Right now, in a decision late last night, a Dane County judge dismissed an effort to criminally charge the officer who shot and killed Tony Robinson in 2015. Also, Starbucks workers took to the Capitol today, joining nationwide strikes. What employees are asking for. And protests continue in France over the deadly shooting of a teenager. A look at how the government there is responding. That's all coming up at 10. Thanks for joining us. It was 8 years ago, a Madison police officer, Matt Kenny, shot and killed 19-year-old Tony Robinson during a check person call on Williamson Street. Dane County District Attorney declined to bring charges, saying Kenny had operated within standard procedures for law enforcement. In 2017, a federal civil rights lawsuit ended with a $3.35 million settlement that included no admission of wrongdoing. The latest efforts to bring Kenny to court have ground to a halt. Late Friday, before the long weekend, a Dane County judge dismissed an effort that's been more than a year in the making. Braden Ross reports on how long and hard of a fight it's been for the family of Tony Robinson, one that her grandmother will never stop fighting for.
It feels a bit unfinished.
A major setback for the fight to bring criminal charges against Madison police officer Matt Kenny.
It's a legal statutory interpretation issue.
Friday afternoon, Dane County Judge Stephen Elke dismissing a petition from Tony Robinson's grandmother to find probable cause to charge the officer who shot and killed her grandson in 2015.
It would have been emotionally validating, at least, to have someone say, yep, it's there. Whether or not it's going to be prosecuted, yes, it's there.
The grandmother's legal team arguing under a little-used Wisconsin law, a judge could issue a criminal complaint against Kenny, even though the Dane County District Attorney cleared Kenny of wrongdoing.
It would just mean that he potentially would have to stand trial and let a community decide if that was reasonable self-defense.
In his decision, Elke citing a different law, saying even if he could issue the complaint, Kenny couldn't be prosecuted. He argued it's the state legislature that may have closed the doors on Robinson's grandmother, adding, quote, I have neither the statutory nor inherent authority to pry those doors open.
He actually said, I'll assume for purposes of deciding this that there is probable cause. I just don't believe I have the authority to authorize anyone to prosecute it.
Robinson's family says they're still looking for options to continue in their pursuit for justice. In Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Officer Kenny has remained on the force since 2015, now in a training role. Meanwhile, a man was killed when he lost control of his vehicle and struck a culvert in Lafayette County last night. Officials were called to the intersection of Highway 78 and Pecatonica Shores Lane just after 8:15 for a report of a single vehicle crash. A passerby found 44-year-old Bobby Dix II unresponsive in his vehicle. An investigation found he lost control of his Chrysler driving north on 78, leaving the road and entering a ditch before continuing across Pecatonica Shores Lane and eventually striking a culvert. He was taken by MedFlight to UW Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. An investigation into the crash is ongoing. All right, let's head outside now for your first warn forecast with meteorologist Jacob Montesano. So much needed rain came our way earlier.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we didn't see as much as we had hoped for, and it actually is sprinkling right now. It's about as light of a rain as you could possibly talk about, because it is just like one drop every like 5 seconds. So even though we are seeing some very light rain right now, definitely not enough compared to the drought that we've been seeing. All the heaviest rain is to the south of us across parts of Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. Now, if we look at future track, we are going to continue to see some scattered showers throughout the night, especially in far southern Wisconsin. Places to the north of Madison probably won't see a lot of rainfall. I don't know if you can hear that, but people are already blowing off fireworks tonight. And during the afternoon tomorrow, we could see some scattered showers, possibly some thunderstorms in southwestern Wisconsin. So we do have some more chances of rain, but it's not going to be enough. Current temperatures are in the lower 70s, upper 60s. I have to say, it is beautiful out right now. And overnight, it's going to remain fairly mild, and that's because of the humidity. When dew points are this high, temperatures don't really rise or fall that often. So enjoy the weather right now if you're still awake. I mean, it is a Saturday night, so get out and sit on your patio or something. It is beautiful right now. 72 for a dew point in Janesville, 66 for a dew point in Madison. Overnight lows will be in the mid-60s. Variable cloudiness, a few showers, and possibly some storms tonight. Otherwise, we are going to remain mostly dry. We do have another chance of rainfall towards the 4th of July. It does look like it will hold off, but I'll have more details coming up a bit later in the show.
Jacob, thank you. Madison Starbucks workers joined a nationwide strike today. They allege unfair labor practices and criticize the coffee giant for requesting the removal of pride decorations last month. Starbucks Workers United, the union representing the workers, allege that Starbucks is failing to bargain in good faith for a new contract and is violating federal labor laws. They also accuse the company of attacking its LGBTQI+ staff by not allowing pride decorations at stores nationwide, including on State Street last month, workers told News 3 Now.
Used pride merchandise in the past and pride advertising, but when it comes down to the actual workers, when it comes down to healthcare, health insurance, getting trans surgeries and procedures covered, they're really not there for us, and they're actually rolling those benefits back.
Starbucks has denied the allegations. They claim there have been no policy changes and they, quote, unwaveringly support the LGBTQIA+ community. The Madison workers joined those from 150 Starbucks locations going on strike across the country. And workers are making progress with the cleanup of that derailment in Stillwater County, Montana. Crews removed 2 more cars, one containing asphalt, another molten sulfur yesterday. 10 cars carrying hazardous materials jumped the tracks last Saturday. The derailment caused a bridge to collapse and the cars landed in the Yellowstone River. Officials say 2 more cars remain in the river and is expected to take days to remove those cars. Authorities say the water in the area is safe to drink. However, they have banned boating and fishing about a mile upstream and 2.5 miles downstream from the site. New at 10 to France, where President Emmanuel Macron posted a state visit to Germany amid days of protest over the deadly shooting of a teenager. Thousands have been arrested and hundreds injured in 4 days of unrest. Elaine Cobb reports from Paris.
Towns and cities across France bear the scars of 4 nights of violence. Angry crowds launched fireworks at police and set fire to buildings. Burnt-out cars litter the streets in several areas. Last night, the most violence was seen in Marseille, France's second-largest city. Protesters hurled stones at police cars there, and masked youths torched trash cans as police used tear gas to try to clear the crowds. Many took advantage of the chaos to go on a looting spree, attacking clothing and other stores. The government sent riot police to Marseille and to Bordeaux in the southwest to back up local law enforcement, and many communities imposed curfews. The rapid spread of protests across France took the authorities by surprise. Marseille, on the Mediterranean coast, is at the other end of the country from the scene of the deadly police shooting on Tuesday in the Paris suburb of Nanterre. A 17-year-old, identified only by his first name Naël, was stopped for speeding. As the car abruptly moved off again, a gunshot was heard. Naël died at the scene.
His funeral was held in Nanterre today.
Hundreds of locals turned up at the mosque to pay their respects. His family had asked journalists to stay away. The policeman who fired the fatal shot has been placed under formal investigation for murder. He has apologized to the family, but a statement released yesterday by 2 police unions, which called the protesters savage hordes and vermin, has only added fuel to the flames.
Tonight, as violence erupts again, the government has not ruled out declaring a state of emergency. Elaine Cobb, CBS News, Paris.
Switching gears here, planning a farmer's market trip this season? City officials say to plan ahead for street closures downtown. Starting with the farmer's market this morning, the entirety of the Capitol Square and some of the surrounding streets will be closed to traffic. It's an effort to keep crowds safe. The closures are expected to run from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Vendors, event organizers, and others who need access will still have access. Metro Transit buses will stick to their usual farmer's market detours. And Beer Rock marked its 5th year since the specialty handheld savory pies at the Capitol. The event kicked off at 11 this morning with a tap takeover. Chefs also featured a special jambalaya Beer Rock. It's a pastry dish brought to the Plains States by Volga German immigrants. They're traditionally filled with beef, seasoning, and other veggies, and Beer Rock is happy to hit the 5-year mark.
It feels good to get to 5 years, especially when a couple of those years were the COVID years. Those were difficult times to get through, but we persevered and we're here today and very happy to celebrate that.
And just in the last 2 hours, they featured 2 musical acts, with Chloe Louise and the Heartbreak Club headlining. Music started at 7 and is going on right now. The event will wrap up at midnight. And the Madison Mallards shot for a record-breaking performance tonight, but not the kind of record you'd think. It's got nothing to do with baseball and everything to do with a classic Wisconsin drink. 325 total gallons of liquid, 500 oranges, 239 one-liter bottles of Wallersheim brandy, and 1 custom inflatable glass later, and the Mallards crafted the world's largest brandy old-fashioned cocktail before their game this evening.
One thing about Wisconsinites and the state drink is we all have our opinions on it. We wanted to make, this is the way I make them at home. This is my recipe. It's a recipe we're very proud of.
Fans were able to purchase individual servings of the record-breaking cocktail along with commemorative glasses that read, "I drank from the world's largest old-fashioned." Other Wisconsin Day celebrations at Warner Park tonight include live music and an auction for game-worn specialty old-fashioned jerseys. Well, fireworks, live music, and ice-cold beer. What else could anyone ask for at a 4th of July celebration? Sauk Prairie is ticking all those boxes this weekend. The combination of a food court full of food carts and beer gardens aim to make sure you don't go home hungry. A family fun and games area makes it so there's something for everyone to enjoy, and it was all building up to a fireworks show tonight.
We're community-focused, community-supported, community-driven, and we're just really happy the way that the event is received.
And those fireworks just wrapped up, and the whole shindig carries on till midnight. The event is still going on as Super Tuesday is putting on a live performance. Well, coming up next at 10, as the busy holiday travel is underway, some flights are getting canceled or delayed, but it might not be for the reason that you think. We'll share the details.
Experience an awe-inspiring event at the Duck Pond July 2nd starting at 6:05. After the Mallards take on the Green Bay Rockers, get ready for a one-of-a-kind drone show featuring a spectacular light show, fireworks, and music. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of Madison Mallards Baseball.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new product, My Slippers. What makes my slippers different from those other slippers is my exclusive 4-layer design. I wanted my slippers to have everything you'd ever want in a pair of slippers.
When I first put my slippers on, I was like, wow, they feel great, and most importantly, they have the support that I need in a pair of slippers.
I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know we're having the biggest My Slipper closeout sale ever. Get our all-season My Slippers and sandals at clearance prices. They're made with our patented impact gel that absorbs and releases pressure so you can comfortably wear them all day long. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our all-season My Slippers, originally on sale for $59.98, now only $25, or our sandals for just $19.50. Quantities are extremely limited, so please order now.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines with unlimited data for just $90 total.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked, and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
4 lines for $90 a month, plus 4 free phones. US Cellular, built for us.
Experience an awe-inspiring event at the Duck Pond July 2nd starting at 6:05. After the Mallards take on the Green Bay Rockers, get ready for a one-of-a-kind drone show featuring a spectacular light show, fireworks, and music. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of Madison Mallards Baseball. He was a beast on the gridiron. Now this former Badger joins NFL legends in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
It's definitely a pinch me moment.
Joe Thomas tells News 3 Now what he treasures most about his rise to the top. Thursday at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Across the country today, holiday travelers found more than 4,000 flights delayed and roughly 700 canceled. That's an improvement to the cancellation chaos that disrupted travel Wednesday through Friday, mostly due to severe weather. But starting today, there's a new potential problem. Michael George has the details.
On an already frustrating holiday travel weekend,
we were supposed to get home Wednesday nights, and we're just getting home now.
A deal with the FCC allows wireless companies to start powering up new 5G towers near major airports today. An altimeter bounces radio signals off the ground to determine how high the plane is flying. But 5G signals could potentially interfere with those readings, making landing in fog or other poor visibility conditions dangerous. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg explains this has nothing to do with your phone or whether it's in airplane mode.
Those don't affect the navigation, but a 5G tower can, because it's sending a signal, not for the plane, but that signal can actually disrupt the readings you're going to get on the radio altimeter, which would give the pilot a false altitude reading.
Most major U.S. airlines have fully upgraded to new altimeters that aren't affected by 5G signals. Delta Airlines told CBS News due to supply chain problems, 190 of its planes aren't yet retrofitted. In a statement, Delta says some of our aircraft will have more restrictions for operations in inclement weather. Safety of flight will never be in question. The airline says it only expects minimal delays.
The airlines will always err on the edge of safety, and if they have to divert, they will.
Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Now, JetBlue also says 17 of its planes haven't been upgraded, but they say delays will be minor. Delta expects to upgrade most of its remaining planes by the end of the month. All right, let's head over to Jacob for your first WARN forecast. A hot day in store for 4th of July.
Yeah, it's going to be hot and humid as well, so some of those heat indices may actually be approaching 100. I'll talk about that a bit later, but first, here are the 3 things you need to know. We may continue to see some showers tonight into tomorrow morning, and it's going to be hot for the holiday, but then we also have the chance for some rain towards the middle of the week, especially late during the holiday and into early Thursday morning. So Wednesday is the best chance for rainfall. Right now, most of the rain has pretty much cleared out for southern Wisconsin, but we may continue to see some very light showers throughout the night and into tomorrow. During the afternoon tomorrow, we could see some pop-up showers, maybe even some storms, especially to the west of Dane County. But these are not expected to amount to much. We may only see some moderate to heavy rain for a brief period of time, but much of the day will be dry, even for those areas that do see the rainfall tomorrow. We are then going to be clear by tomorrow night and into Monday morning, with a lot of sunshine expected for Monday, but it also is going to be very hot. As we look at the future track a bit later into next week, we are going to see some showers, possibly some storms move into our area late during 4th of July. It does look like most of the rain might stay off until the overnight hours, but for those of you in the northern portion of our area, rain is expected to impact your area a bit earlier. Unfortunately, though, rain may impact our area during the firework time, because at this point, Tuesday at 10 p.m., a lot of people will probably still be blowing off the fireworks. But Wednesday is the best chance for rainfall, as much of our area will likely see rain at some point. But because it's still several days out, it's still a bit unclear how this system will form. We could see places get over an inch of rainfall, but other places could see as little as 1/10 of an inch. You know, there's still a lot of uncertainty with the rainfall on Wednesday, but then it will clear out by Thursday. As far as the forecast for precipitation, these numbers are definitely subject to change, but it looks like a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch seems like a fair bet for the rain for total accumulation, but some areas could definitely see over an inch of rainfall. Nonetheless, we are expected to see some much needed rainfall with all of our area. Probably going to see some rainfall at times for Wednesday. So here's a forecast for tonight. Lows in the mid-60s because of the humidity. Low temperatures are going to be fairly mild tonight. And then tomorrow, we're going to see fairly comfortable temperatures, but it's going to be a little bit humid, not quite as humid as today, but still lower 80s. Some places may even stay in the upper 70s, and closer to the lake, it may actually stay in the upper 60s. For Monday, that's when it's really going to start to heat up. Highs around 90 degrees. Not as humid for Monday, so it will be kind of a dry heat, so not quite as bad, but the temperatures are going to be a lot warmer nonetheless. Looking at the 7-day forecast, hot temperatures again for 4th of July, high of 91 is the forecast, but it is going to be humid, so the heat indices could be up to 100 degrees. I assume a lot of people have outdoor plans. For the most part, it's going to be dry, but definitely bring some water, because it's going to be pretty hot. As we go into Wednesday, that's our best chance for rainfall, and the rain may continue into early Thursday. It will really cool the temperatures off with highs in the upper 70s for Thursday, and then we'll see highs in the 80s or around 80 degrees for the rest of the week, with another chance of rain to begin the following week. It does seem like the last couple of times we've had the rain chances, it's kind of, I wouldn't say completely missed Madison, but really underwhelmed here. So I'm hoping that Wednesday, we do get possibly, a good thunderstorm to roll through our area. Hopefully it's not too severe. If it doesn't appear we'll see severe weather, but that definitely may change over the coming days. But nonetheless, for 4th of July, as long as you can handle the heat, during the daytime it looks pretty good. Hopefully the rain holds off towards maybe a little after midnight, so that the fireworks shows don't really get impacted by the rain.
Yeah, it's held off for a little bit, so just a couple hours more, let the fireworks down, and then wash all that smoke in the sky away.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get a lot of rainfall for Wednesday. I assume a lot of people probably don't have many plans, considering the 4th of July is the day before. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Jacob, thank you. And if you're looking to go outside and enjoy the holiday ahead, here's a list of those fireworks celebrations taking place this week. Tomorrow night, the Mallards are hosting a drone show at Warner Park that'll feature 150 drones, along with a small coordinated fireworks show that will follow the Mallards game. The Monona Community Festival, which kicks off tomorrow and will run through Tuesday, will light off fireworks beginning at 9:20 p.m. Tuesday night. For more information to find where some celebrations are near you, head to our website, channel3000.com. And still to come, the Badgers received one of the biggest commitments in a long time. That's next in sports with Andrew.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hy-Vee hot deals are back. 6-pack Pepsi products, $2.49 each when you buy 4. Whole seedless watermelon, $3.88 each. Lay's Kettle Cooks 4 rolls gold, $1.77 each when you buy 3. Get the hottest deals all week long at Hy-Vee.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. I'm interrupting this commercial to let you all know that you have made My Pillow 2.0 a huge success. And because of your amazing support, we've expanded My Pillow's USA manufacturing and jobs. To make room for this, we're clearing out our Percale bed sheets. And to thank you, I'm giving them to you at closeout prices. King size, only $39 a set. Queens, $35 a set. Full size, $29, and twin size, just $25. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer. Get these My Pillow bed sheets now. Once they're gone for good.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now lease an F-150 STX for $419 a month for 36 months, plus get 1,000 trade assist cash only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Imagine life without that awful joint pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, and back. Now there's an amazing non-invasive medical option available here. Regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics. No surgery, no steroids. A natural solution that helps restore damaged tissue in your joints with long-lasting results. Don't spend one more day in pain. Call QC Kinetics for a free consultation. Learn more about these non-surgical procedures at QC Kinetics.
Rider Chip, just taking a break. That window's a bear.
Don't worry, my cousin's got a guy.
Hey, I'm not sure I can help you with the house gas, but I can help you replace this window fast.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2025. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast.
2-for-1 windows won't last long. Hurry, call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Save big for the 4th during the Hy-Vee Mega Meat Sale this Friday through Sunday. Ground beef, $2.98 for a 1-pound roll. Oscar Mayer hot dogs, $1.48. And Hormel Black Label bacon, just $2.77. Only at Hy-Vee.
Jerry Kelly and Steve Stricker climbed the leaderboards at the U.S. Senior Open today. Two of the tour's top guns continued battling for a senior major title with their home fans behind them in Stevens Point. The pair even golfed in the same group today at the 18th green. There's Kelly's mother, Lee. That's where we pick things up. Kelly's back nine was beautiful. Sinks the putt here. He'd birdie 3 times on the back nine, finishing that half at 3 under, and enters Sunday in second place at 4 under. And then Strick, trying to duplicate his fellow Dane County native, gets it to go. He'd birdie 5 times on the day. Stricker sits in third place, 1 stroke behind Kelly, and 3 back of the leader entering the event's final day.
I didn't really know what to expect coming here this week. You know, I heard the ticket sales were down, but you know, quite the opposite. You know, they've really come out to support.
What a great reception. What a great show up for all the people from Wisconsin and all over. They've been nothing but fantastic. So, I mean, it just definitely sends chills up the back of your spine.
After getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs this year, the Bucks are running it back. Yesterday, they re-signed Chris Middleton for 3 years and $102 million. And today, they brought back Jay Crowder, and Milwaukee re-signed Brook Lopez for 2 years and $48 million. The move keeps the Bucks' championship window open, re-signing 2 of the most coveted free agents in the NBA. The free agency madness spread to a few area athletes as well. Former Oshkosh North standout Tyrese Halliburton signed the largest contract in Pacers history at $260 million. And Rockford native Fred VanVleet signed a 3-year, $130 million deal with the Rockets, the most lucrative contract in NBA history for an undrafted player. Brewers looking to avenge a brutal loss from yesterday. They wasted no time. Top 2, there's number 22. Christian Yelich gives that ball a dip into the Allegheny River. He's returned to all-star form in the last month. Puts the crew up 5-0 with his 10th bomb of the year. Then in the 6th, bases juiced. Not for long. Jesse Winker finds some green and scores a trio. Brewers were up 10-0 after 4. And here come the Pirates, or so it looked. A really close one in this game, but the Brewers end up winning 11-8 and 9. The Badgers bagged a massive recruit today in Emilio Agard. The 4-star is Wisconsin's second highest rated cornerback since 2001. He's never allowed a touchdown in all of his high school career, and he chose UW over Alabama and Georgia. Even better, Agard made the commitment on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Emilio, and congratulations. Welcome to the family. Can't tell you how excited we are to have you. Really hope you enjoy the day.
What's the best birthday gift you've ever gotten? Yeah, it's hard to top that.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't know. My family's come to surprise me a couple times, once in college, once up here, I think. So I would say those are the best gifts.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, those would be my favorites. You know, seeing the ones you love, I think that's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. I got a Nintendo Wii. That was probably the coolest thing. That's nothing compared to this or that video. So, all right. Thanks, Andrew. We'll be right back.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
These epic offers won't last forever.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are! Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-861-4999.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new product, My Slippers. What makes My Slippers different from those other slippers is my exclusive 4-layer design. I wanted My Slippers to have everything you'd ever want in a pair of slippers.
When I first put my slippers on, I was like, wow. They feel great, and most importantly, they have the support that I need in a pair of slippers.
I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know we're having the biggest My Slipper closeout sale ever. Get our all-season My Slippers and sandals at clearance prices. They're made with our patented impact gel that absorbs and releases pressure so you can comfortably wear them all day long. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our all-season My Slippers, originally on sale for $59.98, now only $25. $25, or our sandals for just $19.50. Quantities are extremely limited, so please order now.
This 4th, we're throwing a 4 for the 4th celebration with lots of top-rated 4s to shop. Like 4 power recline sofas, only $7.99 each. That's a lot of power for the price. Flaunt your style with my 2-tone Sonoma sofa. Relax to the max on Trevor. Keep it classy and comfy with Forte. Or power up your recharge with Rogue. Now that's bringing power to the people. With financing options to fit your budget. You guessed it, 4 plans to choose from. Join the 4 for the 4th celebration at Bob's. It's gonna be lit.
Congratulations to Madison Magazine for earning 9 awards in the Milwaukee Press Club Excellence in Wisconsin Journalism Competition, including top honors for Best Single Story or Feature Design and Best Feature Photograph. Take a trip to Paoli with Madison Magazine. See how this small community is using the best parts of its farming past to build a bright future. And watch the skyline as Madison leans into an epic growth spurt. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
These epic offers won't last forever.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Jacob, what was your favorite birthday gift that you've gotten?
Well, it's funny that when you asked that off camera, I had to think about it. I guess when I was like 10 or 11, my parents got me an Xbox 360, and I was so hyped.
There we go. We're gamers. Andrew maybe remembers more sentimental things.
If I'm missing one and you're watching, I'm sorry.
There we go. But you're not missing the weather, are you?
No, but the temperatures and forecast tomorrow is looking fairly comfortable. It will be a bit humid, and there's just some small chances of rain, but high temperatures in the lower 80s before 90 Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be humid. It's going to be hot for 4th of July, so bring plenty of water. It does appear that the rain might hold off toward later, but don't be surprised if we see some of those showers and storms later in the day for your 4th of July. Wednesday's the best chance for rain, though.
There you go. Thanks so much, Dave, for joining us, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow on News 3 this morning. Have a good night.